Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160. And it's time now for another interview segment presented by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. And it is our visit from Indiana Senior High School, and we are joined on the phone once again by Principal Wade McElhaney. Wade, how you doing this morning?
Doing well, Josh. Thank you very much. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. We've had a great, busy morning here on Indiana in the Morning. So let's hear who we have representing Indiana High School today.
Sure. First up, you're going to hear from our IHS Senior Class Advisor about the Senior Class Trip and about upcoming graduation from Ms. Tracy Sexton. Next up will be the PJAS States from Mr. Michael Lehman, talk about how the students did at that competition. Third, we have Mrs. Porter, and that is she'll be talking about the Artist Hand Show that is going on right now, the exhibition of student artwork. And last, we have batting cleanup. Mr. Lazanik or Mr. Shirley will be talking about athletics here at IHS.
And it's a busy time right now because testing's going on. How are things going with that?
It's very busy, like you said. It's going well, but very busy.
Excellent. Well, I know we don't have a lot of time, Wade, but thanks very much, and we look forward to everybody. We'll talk a little bit down the road, okay?
Sounds good, Josh. Thanks again.
Thank you, Wade, and let's go ahead and go over now to line 2. And I believe, is this Mrs. Sexton?
Yes, it is.
How you doing, Tracy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing fine. Class of 2022, I'm sure they're looking forward to the final day of school and to graduation, but they got a little chance to relax a little bit, I think, it sounds like, with their senior class trip.
Tomorrow we're going to be going on our class trip to Hershey Park. We are all very excited for it. As much as they want to be in school and learn more, they are going to welcome the break to, I actually have a classroom full of kids glaring at me right now. They're looking forward to Hershey Park tomorrow.
I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Those class trips have been a great tradition, though, and a great way for the tension kind of to be broken as the students get ready for graduation. So when is graduation this year?
Graduation this year is Friday, June 3rd at the KCAC like we normally have it each year. And before graduation, we are also going to have our baccalaureate ceremony at Grace United Methodist Church on Sunday, May 29th. So lots of fun things ahead of us. I
know that there's a lot of music associated with baccalaureate program. Is that going to be the same this year?
Yes, we actually have a great lineup. We have a full schedule of musical performances from our students, so it's going to be a really good time.
Well, the class of 2022 has certainly represented themselves here when they've come on Indiana in the Morning, and we hope nothing but the best of success for all of them. Anything else you want to make mention?
No, that's about it. We're going to wrap up this year with a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to it.
I wish them all the best. Thanks again, Tracy, for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, let's switch phone lines now, and I believe this may be Mr. Lehman. Is that right?
It is. How are you this morning?
Doing fine, Mr. Michael Lehman. And you're talking about the PJAS, the state competition, right?
Yeah, so PJAS is Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Sciences. Our students do individual research projects throughout the year, and they compete both at a regional level at Slippery Rock this winter, and then we just returned this week from the state-level competition with our students. So we're wrapping up our season and prepping up for next year.
Wow, so getting ready for next year already. Any students with you this morning?
No, we didn't have any students with us this morning, but we did want to report out our results
Go ahead.
From the state-level competition, so if we could share those. We took 15 students in categories ranging from chemistry, engineering, biology, computer science, mathematics, so kind of all your standard projects. Of those 15 students, we had 8 get what would consider the first award, so those are the best students in their categories. And then we had 7 students get second places. We did have 2 students who have managed to make it to state-level competition 4 years in a row, and the state-level PJAS recognizes those with Perseverance Awards, and that was Andrew Kuzneski and Jenna Conrad. And we did have one student, Kylie Brandon. She got our State Director's Award. That means her project was considered to be the best in her category in state, and that was in engineering, and she worked with knee braces that are custom 3D printed braces. So that was kind of her project, the summary.
Wow, a lot of great science projects and a lot of great competition. Just shows off everything that is Indiana High as far as that science department goes. So what do you look forward to now next year with the competition? I'm assuming a new crop of student competitors, right?
Yeah, so we'll have a lot of our students hopefully carry over from year to year because we did have good success this year. The students, they're enthusiastic about thinking about their projects. Some will continue their old projects, and others will choose new ones. And then we're always looking for those incoming freshmen as our new crop to mentor and get them up to speed on the process of the competition and how to do actual research. These students are kind of thinking up their own projects, and they go out and they learn about them, and they perform experiments and build equipment and all kinds of things, not too dissimilar from what you would do in college if you're working in a research lab.
So it's really giving them the college experience at the high school level. That is amazing stuff. Well, give our congratulations to all of the scholars there, and I hope that next season brings you even more titles and more championships.
Thank you very much.
You have a wonderful day, all right?
You too.
Thanks again. All right, let's move on. I believe next is Beth Porter. She's going to be talking about the Artist Hand Show. Beth, are you there?
I am here.
How you doing, Beth?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Doing excellent. So Beth is going to be joining us right now about the Artist Hand Show. So students getting the chance to show off their artwork in downtown Indiana. That's got to be exciting.
Yes, it's always an exciting time, and the students really look forward to it and put a ton of effort into showing off what they've accomplished because it's, no small beans what they've done. It's beautiful stuff.
How many student artists are going to take part this year?
Well, it's the show is actually still running for a few more days.
Oh, it is? Okay, so there's...
16 students.
16 students.
I actually have one with me today, Brenna Nutter, who's one of our feature art students who's in the senior show.
Can we talk with Brenna for a bit?
Sure.
Excellent. Hi, Brenna. How you doing? This is Josh. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing fine. You mind talking about the piece that you submitted for the show?
Well, I actually have a couple pieces, both two-dimensional and three-dimensional in the show.
Wow, excellent. And how long did it take you to work on those?
I've accumulated these pieces over a couple years at the high school here.
Oh, so these have been ongoing projects that you've just had in the, I guess, in your portfolio then, huh?
Yes.
Okay. What's your passion for art? How come you, what inspires you as to become an artist and to take part in these shows?
Really, just my teacher, Miss Porter.
She's standing right there. But is there anything else that drives you?
Yeah, some of my art is like environment based.
Mm-hmm.
So I have one up there that's focused on like the environment, like climate change and stuff like that.
That is excellent. All right. Well, congratulations on being the feature artist. And Beth, thank you very much for joining us this morning on this very quick tour around Indiana Senior High. And please give all of the people who are taking part in that show at the Artist Hand our congratulations. You're saying it's running for the next couple of days?
It runs until Saturday.
Saturday?
And then at the close of the gallery on Saturday, they'll be taking it down, and then we'll be bringing it back here. So it's still a few more days that people can see it.
Exactly. Thanks again, Beth, for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go to our final segment now, and I know it's athletic department, but I don't know who it is. So,
hi, Josh. Greg Lozanik.
How you doing, Coach?
I am doing great. How about you?
Doing excellent. And the school year is winding down, but we just reported on probably a very successful season for Indiana High girls lacrosse, even though they took a little bit of a downer against Chartiers Valley, but still playing this deep.
Yeah, it was a great season for girls lacrosse. We earned a first-round bye in the WPL playoffs and a 4 seed, but unfortunately we went up against a more experienced Chartiers Valley team last night and ended our season for us here at Fifth Street Stadium last night in the rain. But the girls finished 13-2 on the season. They had a great year. Our boys lacrosse received a 3rd seed and a first-round bye, and we host Moon High School tonight at Fifth Street Stadium at 7 o'clock. So if anybody wants to see some exciting playoff lacrosse, come on out. Josh, also quickly, our baseball team received a 7th seed, but unfortunately we lost last night 7-5 to Blackhawk.
Yeah.
But to end the spring sports on an up note, we've got several. Yesterday was the WPIAL individual track meet championships,
Yeah.
and we have several athletes moving on to the state championships in Shippensburg Memorial Day weekend. How about Abby Huey, our junior runner? She's the WPIAL champion in both the 200 meter and the 400 meters.
Attaway Abby.
Yep. Owen Putt finished second in the guys 400 meter.
All right, excellent.
Charlie Weber finished third in the pole vault. Josh Sawyer fourth in the pole vault. And we had a boys relay team, 4x400, of Owen Putt, Jacob Gill, and Will and John Brzezinski. They finished fourth, and that relay team will be on to Shippensburg. So Coach Cochran and Coach Kinner had a great spring track season. You know, and our tennis team, our boys tennis team made the WPL playoffs. The softball team had a great year. So we just had a great spring sports season here in Indiana.
So now Indiana High Sports is going to turn to fall season, and I know the first thing that's on everybody's mind. When's camp for football?
Football. Heat camp begins, let's see, the first day of actual practice is Monday, August 16th for a lot of the fall sports. Heat camp would begin the Monday before that, so let's take 16 minus 7, around the 8th, 9th of August. That's when football will start. Boys and girls golf will start that day also, with soccer, boys and girls soccer, cross country, and tennis starting on August the 16th. And, it seems like a long way away, but it'll be here before you know it.
You got that right, Coach. Hey, Greg, thank you very much for joining us here on Indiana in the Morning and representing Indiana High Athletics. This year, all over the place, has been a great year for Indiana High, not just in the sports, but in the academics as well. So thanks very much for representing the sports side.
You're welcome, Josh. Everybody have a great day.
And you do the same, and have a wonderful summer, too.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, Coach Greg Lazanik. That's our Indiana High School whip around here on Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, and our interviews presented by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. And that's going to do it for this hour of Indiana in the Morning,